It was a stormy night in Witchwood Hollow, a small, forgotten town in rural Georgia. Lightning split the skies, thunder rolled like ancient drums, and in the old cemetery on Black Hollow Hill, something strange began to stir. A floating orb of bluish fire drifted silently between the moss-covered graves. It flickered softly, more ghostly than fiery, and seemed to pulse with a strange, cold life. Locals called it ghost fire. Old folks whispered it was the damned soul of a wicked man, condemned to wander the earth. Do you guys see that? It's real. Oh my god. Then, the orb moved, slowly, directly toward them. Cody, who was holding the thermal cam, yelled. My camera, it just died. What the hell? Lena, the youngest, fell to her knees screaming. There's someone inside it. He's looking at me, he's saying, turn it off. The orb zipped past them and vanished with a pop, like static being sucked into the wind. The group fled. The next morning, they returned to retrieve their equipment. All electronics were fried. One drone had melted wiring, but on Rachel's GoPro memory card, the last frame showed something chilling. A twisted, half-formed face inside the glowing orb. Word spread fast. Witchwood Hollow's locals weren't surprised. Miss Evelyn simply nodded when told the story. I done told you all. Jeremiah don't rest. He don't want peace. He wants to be remembered, feared. Since then, the town has placed a cross and a lantern by his grave. No one dares walk that hill during a storm. Not even the skeptics. Months later, physicist Drive, Harris McLean from Georgia Tech visited the site. After surveying the hill and soil composition, he concluded. What they witnessed was likely ball lightning, a rare phenomenon during thunderstorms. Ball lightning facts. Appears as glowing orbs between 10 to 40 centimeters in diameter. Can float, pass through windows, and even explode. Can cause electrical interference and device failure. Most common in humid, mineral-rich soil and intense storms. Black Hollow Hill, with its iron-rich clay and dense pine canopy, provided ideal conditions. As for the face in the orb? That's called pareidolia, our brains trying to find familiar shapes, like faces, in random patterns. Even after the science was published, the town of Witchwood Hollow still avoids the hill during storms, not because they doubt the scientists, but because deep down, they know. There are things lightning can't burn away. And Jeremiah Black might just be one of them. Some truths are buried in science, others stay restless beneath the ground. In rural Vietnam, ball lightning is called ma troi, wandering ghost lights. Villagers whisper that these orbs are spirits of those who died unjustly, without burial or prayers. They float above rice paddies, between bamboo groves, or near ancient tombs. An old tale from the Mekong Delta tells of a young woman who drowned during a storm. Her body was never found. Since then, each rainy season, a blue flame appears above the water, and fishermen swear they hear a woman weeping from within the light. In Vietnamese folklore, these lights are often seen as calls from the afterlife, and people are warned.
Don't follow the ghost lights, or you'll be led into the underworld.
In Japan, the phenomenon is known as Hitodama, literally human souls. They appear as small floating balls of fire, often blue or green, seen at night in cemeteries or forests.
According to Shinto belief, Hitodama are the spirits of the dead, leaving the body shortly after death, or souls who have lost their way to the afterlife. One popular ghost story from Kyoto tells of a samurai who died in dishonor. His Hitodama returns every year during the summer festival, drifting silently around the shrine, unable to cross to Yomi, the land of the dead. Children are taught not to point at them.
If you point at a Hitodama, it might follow you home.
In Chinese folklore, ball lightning is often called gui hort, ghost fire. These ghost flames are said to be burning grief or resentment, especially from those buried without rituals. In ancient Taoist texts, Gyu, who are described as dangerous if approached without respect. Some priests believe they are created when yin energy overflows, clashing with thunder, a yang force, trapping souls between realms. In rural Hunan, people speak of a graveyard where a bright orange flame appears during Qingming festival. It hovers for hours, circling only one tomb, that of a man who betrayed his family. Locals believe it's not fire, it's his shame, burning forever. Across continents, across centuries, the phenomenon of ball lightning has appeared again and again. Science calls it plasma